Welcome to RCR Wireless here at CES 2014. I'm Lamore Schaff, and with me is Glenn Reichert from US Ignite. Thank you so much for joining us.
Well, thank you very much.
So we had a fantastic panel that you were on yesterday about broadband and great initiatives taking place in broadband. US Ignite was one of them. Please tell us a little bit about them.
It was a great panel because we talked about the unlimited possibilities of broadband. And US Ignite is all about creating the interesting new applications that are going to benefit you and me in the way we live, work, and play based on the new availability of broadband. So things that are going to benefit education, healthcare, transportation, public safety, advanced manufacturing, clean energy, the things that will make a real difference to us. And they can all be improved in ways that are sometimes compelling and transformational thanks to new applications based on that technology.
So broadband has a very powerful role, and you have the Giga, I think if that was, if I'm recalling correctly, or what was it called again? And you were talking a great character that you created to illustrate how important a gigabyte is and how much can be done even with a single gigabyte.
Right, I wish I could take credit, but Gigi is actually the invention of Bob Summers at TechPad in Blacksburg, Virginia. Blacksburg, Virginia has created the first gigabit city wireless. We've had a lot of fiber, and fiber's great. We clearly have a lot of fiber-based projects, but the ability to be able to do wireless gigabit is really making a big difference in 16 square blocks of downtown Blacksburg. But I adopted Gigi because he was a great mascot for my gigabit presentation. And there are three different things that a gigabit can really do for you. One is to move big data around. And we've seen a lot of applications moving big data, things like NASA science imagery, and allowing people to do citizen science in their homes by helping scientists classify galaxies in their home. In fact, they could be part of the Zooniverse, as it's called, and go to Galaxy Zoo and help with that task themselves. Second thing it can do is to allow for things that appear to be real time and have very low latency. So you can project great computer power over a gigabit to devices that then allow you to go and work with a model as if it exists in reality, even though it's only created in a computer. And this can be great for example, citizen planning. In Kansas City, they're doing city planning where people can get a 3D model of Kansas City and be able to go and put things in. Chattanooga, Tennessee had pioneered some of that concept called Plan IT, where they can go and actually model these things. Another example, MX in San Francisco has created something to help educate school kids. They've created a model of the Mars Curiosity rover. But it's not just a model, it's a model the kids can go and work and change. So they can go and extend the arm, they can go and move the wheels. And you know, you and I have enough trouble driving a car with 4 wheels. Curiosity has 6 wheels. So being able to go and have them learn about how those 6 wheels collaborate and cooperate and the physics involved to go and get the Curiosity Mars rover to work is something the kids can work on socially, collaboratively, using a gigabit and a server right there in the classroom or very close to it.
So what gigabytes, massive amounts of gigabytes offer is knowledge, experience, curiosity, the way to advance and explore curiosity, education, creativity. It sounds like there is a tremendous amount that can be gained. So US Ignite was created for that purpose. What was the vision of US Ignite?
You bet. US Ignite is a public-private partnership. We work together with the Office of Science and Technology Policy, National Science Foundation, and other federal agencies to go and help create these new transforming, compelling applications that benefit those areas. Department of Education is very interested in education applications, Department of Energy, for example, and clean energy applications. So we're a 501c nonprofit. Send all of your checks to us-ignite.org. We'd be glad to go and take your tax-deductible contributions. But we are after helping bring together the people who create the apps, the people who can use the apps. We have a goal of 60 applications over the next 5 years that will be transformative, that will be compelling, and 200 communities with advanced technology infrastructures that can deploy those apps for the benefits of their citizens.
And can you tell us a little bit about who on the private side is actually contributing as a partner?
You bet. We have a number of private industry partners. They include Google, Verizon, Comcast, Cisco, Corning. There's just a wide variety of folks who are participating with us. We're very glad to have them, and they're very interested in seeing this not only for the possibilities that their technologies begin to enable, but the fact that this will eventually open up new markets that will not only benefit them, but benefit the citizens they serve.
And from the apps perspective, you said you're aiming for 500. About how many have you had thus far?
We're aiming for 60 applications over 5 years, and we were able to demonstrate 28 applications at our first application summit in June of 2012. We're going to have another application summit this year. Look at that website, us-ignite.org. We believe it'll probably be in late June this year, probably in Silicon Valley. So I think that we're looking forward to another crop of great applications.
So people could just go to the site, put forward their application. What do they have to have in place in order to really apply?
A lot of energy and a lot of curiosity. We will help them get them from there. It's great if they can go and organize their civic resources, if they can go and get some folks who are developers who can begin to develop those applications, if they can link with some of the service agencies and foundations in their area who want to deliver those benefits to citizens. Putting together an ecosystem like that makes for a US Ignite city. So for example, in Burlington, Vermont, the mayor himself is the champion of US Ignite. They call it BTV Ignite in Burlington, and is working with the big industries in the area, the academic institutions in the area, the Code for America Brigade that operates in Burlington, Vermont, and they're doing things that, for example, take their lake science center called ECHO and bring it online and bring it to life for students who can take virtual field trips to that ECHO Science Center and watch things that are happening in Lake Champlain in real time.
What Kansans RCR Wireless is an industry trade magazine for the telecommunications industry. What can we do in the telecommunication industry to support the vision that you have?
We'd love to work with you folks too. We have a number of partners, both wired, wireless, incumbent, competitive, municipal, all of these folks who are willing to go and provide new bandwidth, software-defined networking, the ability to go and help us create new applications and demonstrate them on your networks. We would love to do that.
Great. And 2025, your vision for that, what do you see happening at that point?
2025, I think we should have a new world where we can really merge the worlds that we create on our computers and help us identify things and help us be able to learn and work together with the real world in ways that we haven't previously imagined. And I think it's going to be a very exciting place because we're going to accelerate learning. We're going to get folks, I think, to the level where they have learned not just to memorize facts and repeat them, but to be very creative, to have critical reasoning skills, and to be creative in the sense of creating new artistic and satisfying objects and experiences that they can share with others.
Glenn, thank you so much for joining us. Good luck, and I wish you the best of success.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for joining us here at RCR Wireless. Stay tuned. You'll see more from the show floor of CES 2014.